Fucking hell! Whoa! Oh my god! That was fucking crazy! Whoa, what the fuck? What happened?
There was yellows, full force, and that group over there were going full speed, and our marshals were on the track.
Did I win? Did I win? Yes!
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for the second round of the Daytona Championship Series. To recap our first round, we finished in P5, which wasn't too bad. We got our first points in the championship. So this is gonna be the second race for us. The weather is looking a little crazy. We might be in for a wet weather race. So let's see what we can do. Second race, here we go. And FYI, I do have a rib protector this time, so hopefully I don't get battered out there today. Welcome back everyone to another video as we come out in qualifying. Before we get into round two, here's how the season started. Round one at Daytona didn't exactly go to plan. We had the pace, but a few key moments cost us alongside a rather painful injury we were carrying. In the end, we crossed the line in P5, picking up 10 points. It's not a bad start, but not exactly where we want to be. After the first round, we're sitting in P8 in the championship, 31 points behind the leader. So today, it's all about closing that gap. But round two was something else. I mean, this was one of the most chaotic races I've ever been a part of, and the marshals there would attest to that. There were red flags, full course yellows, incidents everywhere. Nearly every driver on the grid picked up a penalty. Track limits were being abused, the tempers were rising, aggression was off the charts, and this race just basically got completely out of control. And trust me, you are going to want to watch this one. It is nuts. We are in the alternate layout today, so a different track layout for this second round. We'll dive into a quick flying lap so you guys can see what it looks like from the driver POV as we come down the straight here, and we're gonna cross the line, and actually we're gonna take a right-hander here instead of going straight down. We take a quick left-hander, you do a quick lift off the accelerator to ride that curbing, and you come down here at a pretty good speed, quick brake, turn in, hit that apex, run wide, and you're going to move the car to the left. A tricky corner here, this hairpin, especially in the wet, and trust me, it does get wet later on. And you have this massive flat out run in to the hairpin corner at the bottom down there. So you're going much faster than in the normal layout. Tricky to negotiate. Into the final sequence of corners, these are the same as the normal GP layout. Into the final hairpin and running the car wide and across the line. So that is a lap on the alternate layout. My qualifying, I felt okay. I felt we did well, but let's jump in to me on the grid to see how we did.
Okay guys, we're just lining up, waiting to figure out where we've qualified for the race. Just a reminder for you guys is that there is a lightweight and a heavyweight grid. I am a heavyweight driver, so the first carts that are going to be gridding up are all the lightweight drivers who are below 80 kilos in weight. They will start a little bit ahead of the heavyweight drivers. We have a separate grid that ultimately goes ahead, just to keep you guys informed so you know exactly what's happening.
And welcome back to Daytona Championship Series round two. We are in the alternate layout. We qualified in P7 in class. Here we go. It's green lights and we are racing. Oh, and there's an incident and there's a crash and we make our way through up the inside. Now on the outside.
Pushing me off!
We're coming down the straight here. It's tight between us four.
Whoa, who's taking them out?
And we make a couple of positions with that incident.
Oh. Oh, it's much better now. It's very greasy. Okay, we're into yellow flags. That was fucking chaotic. We're into P5. Jesus.
What a crazy start.
I just need to get out of that unscathed. An absolutely manic start.
I don't know how we've survived that.
It is instantly much greasier than it was in practice and qualifying, and I think that surprised lots of people. We're into red flags. All right, well, this is unprecedented, but we found ourselves in P5. Instantly made a few positions in the absolute carnage. That'll be one to have a look back on. What happened?
There was yellows, full force, and that group over there were going full speed, and our marshals were on the track.
Oh, who was it? The lightweights or the heavies?
Everyone. Lightweights, yeah.
Okay.
So they're getting talked to right now.
And black flagged, I hope.
Huh?
And black flagged, I hope.
Oh yeah, you bet you.
I guess whilst we're sitting here in red flags, probably a good time to ask you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Super thankful for everyone who's been watching the videos so far. If you want me to continue doing stuff like this, would mean the world for me. If you guys decide to join along on the journey, drop a sub, and let's see what I can do in this race. We're back to full course yellows.
And after almost 5 minutes sitting there in red flags, we are back on full course yellows, and we get going again into lap 2 of the race.
We're trying to warm the tires up again. They've gone cold since we've been sitting there. Oh, we were slow in the start.
A really slow reaction on the start again, and we've lost a bit of a gap from the drivers ahead of us. The conditions are greasy, tires have got cold, and now it's really focused on warming those tires up and making sure we can stick with the pack ahead of us into lap 3 of the race. So ahead of us we have Mikhail in our heavyweight championship, and ahead of us, past him, is Thanos, who is the championship leader. We can feel a cart behind us, and we're at this stage unsure whether he's in our class or in the lightweight class. I could see a bit of his red suit and know that no one else in the heavyweight class has got a red suit.
That was a lightweight driver.
Yeah, realize it's a lightweight driver, and at this moment I'm thinking that perhaps this is the lightweight driver who got involved in a first lap incident, who dropped behind the pack and is now trying to make his way through again. So at this point, coming into lap 4, I thought this was the only driver, but we see Adam Palmer come through as that driver in the red spins out. Now Adam is a front leader in the lightweight class, so I'm starting to get concerned.
That was another lightweight driver. We're gonna let him through. Oh.
And now as the pack comes through, I'm really starting to worry as we dive inside aggressively here. Now with Adam and the rest of the lightweight pack coming through on lap 4, I'm slowly coming to the realization that after that red flag restart, the entire lightweight pack is behind us.
Whoa! Whoa! I'm getting held up here as the lightweight pack comes through. Whoa!
And now we are right in the thick of the battle with the lightweight drivers. The tension is very high. I think throughout this race there are incidents on every single lap across the entire track. The conditions have got greasier, which now means the heavyweight drivers are able to compete with the lightweight drivers, and it is a massive mix-up on track.
Whoa!
And the elbows are definitely coming out, and there's an incident ahead.
God, this is getting real feisty.
We have a driver spin off there who loses grip into the first corner.
Whoa, what the fuck? Hey, what the fuck?
That's Callum Bendelow coming through. I think he would reflect that that was definitely track limits with all 4 of his tires over the curbs.
Oh, the conditions are so greasy, elbows are out. I'm losing the heavyweight pack. I think this guy ahead is a heavyweight.
Yep, that's Thanos, the championship leader, ahead of us. And as we come into this corner, we can see Thanos in our grasp, and we have Mikhail just down the road. Now coming into lap 7, we're right on their rear bumper. Let's see what we can do. They have a bit of an incident into the first corner, and I know me, we are going to take advantage of this, and we sweep up the inside of Thanos, and we make a position in class. We take the defensive line here to try and hold the position. Thanos is right behind us. We stay tight into this corner.
Okay, we made a position in class.
And after those 2 defensive corners, we hold the position and we continue going racing. Mikhail is just up the road, but we have Thanos right on our rear bumper. He's sticking straight to us. We decide to take another defensive line to hold the position. He's still right on our tail as we come into the final corner of lap 7. We take the final hairpin and we keep the position and we bridge a little bit of a gap. We want him to work together with us. We take this corner nice and tight and we hold the position into lap 8.
Whoa! What the fuck?
We lose a position there. We left the door a little bit open. Aggressive but a fair overtake by Thanos, and we get tapped from behind. The middle and back pack of the lightweight drivers are right on our tail. And it becomes really difficult as we start to try and progress, but we have some of our eyes at the back of our head as we keep looking over with the lightweight pack sitting right on our rear bumper. We shouldn't be defending them, but we're in a race, and what else can you do?
This guy's loading me. Whoa. Whoa. He just put me out of the way. These are the lightweights.
And here they all come, and all of this battling has bridged a significant gap between me and Thanos. I'm just hoping as these lightweight drivers catch up to him, that could slow him down a bit and bring me back up to his rear bumper later on in the race. We're halfway through, coming into the last corner, and coming across the line into lap 11. And we keep just getting stuck in with the lightweight drivers who are aggressively trying to make their way through the pack. I'm holding defensive lines here against someone I'm not really even racing in class.
I don't know where I am. The lightweight and the heavyweight grid is so mixed up.
At this point of the race, my head is completely gone. I have no idea where I am.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh.
Nearly get absolutely murdered on that corner. That was actually particularly painful. But we're not gonna cry about it, and we keep our head down. And the goal here is just to really try to catch up back to Thanos and Mikhail ahead of us. Conditions are still getting greasier and greasier, losing traction on that sweeping right-hander through Vale. And because the conditions are getting more and more tricky, I'm taking safer lines, making sure I ride the curbs to prevent any spin-outs.
There better be some penalties after this.
Yes, there are going to be penalties, Carlos, for almost every single driver on the grid, including myself. So keep an eye out from here on. There's 7 more laps, and I do get a 10-second penalty. So try and figure out and put in the comments where you think I get that penalty.
Well, it's properly raining now.
And into yellow flags, we have yet another full course yellow. Trust me, it is absolute pandemonium across the entire track.
Well, we're in full course yellows. God, this race is bloody hectic. I have no idea where I am. Those red flags made the heavyweight class mix in with the lightweights. They were coming through. I mean, it's absolute carnage.
I think at this point, I'm completely disillusioned. I think I am, at this point, in P3.
The pack is bunched up. I know the cart ahead of this one is someone I'm racing against. So, and I think 2 ahead of that were the race leaders in our class. I really just don't know where we are. All I can do is head down, keep it on track, stay out of the carnage, because this carnage just keeps getting worse and worse. Someone's got to go to the pits, 158.
Yep, and turns out 158 was the race leader who got severely punished for an incident he had somewhere else on the track. He got black flagged and ultimately just got up out of the cart and left the track. It was that crazy out there. We're now in the last quarter of the race.
Oh. I mean, most of the race has been under yellow flags and red flags. Don't know how much racing we're gonna have left.
We are gonna get off racing soon, and trust me, these last 4 laps are crazy and change how our race unfolds.
Hey, he's overtaken. Oh, it is. Oh, he was switched on. Oh, they're fighting. Oh, they got taken out.
And we get past 3 carts on the second to last corner. In my mind at this point, I think I've just taken the race lead. And we get through there, potentially somewhat questionably. But it's head down now. I know that there's 3 laps left and we're in a good position.
Hey, we've got a bit of a gap. These conditions are definitely greasy.
Now coming into lap 18. We're slightly all over the place. The pressure is definitely mounting on us.
Come on!
We're taking that corner really slowly, but we want to make sure we can keep the cart on track. I had a quick glance around, and there is a massive group of carts right on our rear bumper as we come into lap 19. The pressure is mounting higher and higher as we get into the final laps. Again, we're taking that corner really safe. And there's one of the lightweight drivers that comes through. I have a quick glance over my shoulder, and we have a heavyweight driver right behind us, side by side.
I think that's P2.
We switch back and we get the position back. I genuinely believe that is P2, and we've just retaken the race lead coming into the final half of the lap.
Come on, keep it together. Keep it together. He's right behind me.
He is right on our rear bumper. We take a defensive line and keep tight to the inside here. Into this corner, we keep it tight, but let the cart roll wide so we get the inside line for the final corner.
Have I won? Oh, where am I? How did I do? Oh my God. I have no idea where I am. Guys, did I just win a race? Did I just fucking win a race? Guys, if I've won the race, oh my God, that was fucking crazy. Oh my God, I know you guys are gonna love this video. Man, that had everything. My dash isn't working. I have no idea where I finished. Oh my God, did I just win? But there's loads of penalties still to add. Did I win? Did I win? Yes! Yes! No, third. Oh, I thought you said I won. Oh, this is confusing, guys. I'm gonna catch up with you after. I'm gonna figure out what's going on.
Okay, so I'm here with Thanos, and Thanos, you're gonna give us a quick recap of what the fuck just happened.
I have no idea, mate. Honestly, it was a chaos from the start. I think the lights fucked up all of our, like a race, so I don't know. I hope the next one is gonna be better.
Well, I thought in my helmet I finished the race in first. Turns out I wasn't first, and then on the tannoy they said I was third. Then I appealed the penalty, and turns out I'm sick. There's something going on.
They told me I didn't get a penalty, by the way.
Well, that's good. Thanos might be the only person who didn't get a penalty.
And I didn't finish first.
What did you think?
We've made a conclusion.
Yeah.
Every
There, you heard it there first. Mikhail's a sweat. Where did you finish?
I don't know, like, I was PT about it. With penalties, perhaps, like, it'll be P1, I don't know.
Okay, so everything is going to be a surprise.
In third place in our heavyweights was Warren Goff.
No! What a crazy race that was. It was absolutely insane as a driver being out on the track there. Basically, the whole issue stemmed from the fact that we had the full course red flags at the start on our first lap. The lightweight drivers who typically start ahead of us ended up being behind the heavyweight grid at the start of the race, which meant the entire race had the faster lightweight drivers trying to make their way through the heavyweight field. On top of that, the rain started coming down, so the greasiness of the track increased, and it just became absolute chaos, to be honest. We ended up finishing the race on track in P3, but through the chaos of the entire race and without my dashboard working, I had no idea where I was in the race. The incident on lap 16 with all of the carts being taken out made me think I had taken the race lead. Thanos, who's the championship leader, and Mikhail, who sits right behind him on the championship, were right ahead of me. So I assumed I was running in third place at the point of that incident. Having gone past them over the next few laps, I genuinely believed I was the race lead in my weight class. Ultimately crossed the line in P3. As I came out of the kart into the paddock, I realized that I got a 10-second penalty for this incident I'm about to show you, which ultimately brings me down to P6. P4 behind me had a 5-second penalty, but gets promoted past me. And because at the end of the race we were in full course yellow, the other drivers managed to close the gap behind us, and my 10-second penalty drops me down the order from a podium place down to a really painful P6. I did protest it with Daytona. Now looking at the footage, feels a bit silly because it's definitely questionable. I was a bit annoyed because the entire race was just insane. I was getting hit from everywhere. There was aggressive moves happening all over the track, and I really did my best for a majority of that race to stay out of any trouble. Towards the end, you know, it's unfortunate I come into that situation where I tried to ride the inside curbs. Let's jump to the clip. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is that a fair 10-second penalty? Let me know what you guys think. Or is it just a racing incident? Or is it just unlucky considering the conditions and the driving style that was out on show on that race today? And here it is. You guys would have guessed this is the incident. I ride the curbs, I come out, I tap the cart to the left. There really isn't any grip in the wet unless you ride that curb. Either way, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. And to close things off, here is what the championship table looks like after round 3. Well, my round 2, after missing the first round, we are in P8. We get 8 points for 6th place. Thanos loses his number 1 position to Mikhail, who finished in P1. Warren Gom, who's an absolute rapid driver, is in P3 as he takes the final podium position from us. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed racing in it. It was wild to say the least, but you know, hopefully it makes really good content for you guys to watch. So that's round 2. Keep an eye out and follow the channel. Drop a sub if you guys want to keep in touch with how my series goes. Round 3 to come soon, and hopefully we can drag us up that leaderboard just a little bit more. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys soon. Bye for now.